Assalamu alaikum respected doctors. Welcome to my YouTube channel MBBS and MBBS lectures. Today is the third video of repeat revision course of Complete Denture prosthodontics. In first video we already studied about introduction of complete denture, its surfaces, its steps of fabrication. In second video we already discussed about anatomical landmark of maxilla. Now in this video we will discuss about anatomical landmark of mandible. Now same like in maxilla, we divide the anatomical landmark into three categories. Number one is the limiting structures, second is the supporting structure, third is the relief areas. Now in maxillary arch, limiting structure are those structure which limit the denture in a specific area. From that area we should not extend the denture. I mean beyond that area we should not extend the denture. Now, in limiting structure, we have like in maxillary arch, we divide limiting structure into interior, buccal, and posterior. To remember these landmark easily. Now, here there is an additional limiting structure like lingual frenum and lingual vestibule. Now, interiorly there is a labial frenum and labial vestibule. Buccally there is a buccal frenum, buccal vestibule, and lingually there is a lingual frenum and alveolo-lingual sulcus, which is a vestibule. Next, posterior limiting structure are retromylohyoid space, retromolar pate, and retromolar papilla. Now come to the supporting structure. Supporting structure are those structure which support the denture, which is actually the stress bearing areas which have thick cortical bone. And we divide the supporting structure into two: primary stress bearing area and secondary stress bearing area. Now primary stress bearing area are that area which resist the perpendicular forces, and secondary stress bearing area is that area which resists the horizontal forces. Now here in mandible there is primary stress bearing area is buccal shelf area, and secondary stress bearing area is a residual alveolar ridge. And now come to the relief areas. In that area we should trim the denture in order to denture not press this area. Now in relief area there is an external oblique ridge, next is the mylohyoid ridge, and third is the mentellus muscle. Now look at this diagram. Interiorly there is a labial frenum, labial vestibule, buccal frenum, buccal vestibule, lingual frenum, alveolo-lingual sulcus, and crest of alveolar ridge, alveolar process, and buccal vestibule, retromylohyoid space, and mylohyoid ridge, retromolar papilla, retromolar pate, external oblique ridge. These are the landmark. Now come to the again here there is a mandibular landmark. Interiorly is a labial frenum, then labial vestibule, buccal frenum, buccal vestibule, buccal shelf area, retromolar pate, pear-shaped pate, lingual frenum, lingual vestibule. Now come to the detail of each anatomical landmark. First is the labial frenum. Now labial frenum is a single narrow band. Like in maxilla, labial frenum is also single band, but here single narrow band, usually shorter and wider than maxillary. And we already know about frenum is a fibrous connective tissue, and frenum have no muscle. Next is the labial vestibule. Labial vestibule is a space between labial and buccal frenum. Support to the lower lip. It support the lower lip. Here the flange of denture come in that area will be labial flange. Now come to the buccal frenum. Buccal frenum is a single or more bands, like in maxillary. More clearance is required. Mean we should trim the denture in that area more than labial frenum. Next is the buccal vestibule. Buccal vestibule, the area extend up to external oblique ridge. Mean from buccal frenum, the area from buccal frenum to external oblique ridge, this is known as buccal vestibule. Denture border may overextend it in this region. In this region, denture border may overextend it. Next is the buccal shelf area, which is a primary stress bearing area. It is a primary stress bearing area, consists of thick cortical bone and dense connective tissue. This is the buccal shelf area, which is a primary stress bearing area. Next is the retromolar pad area. It forms the distal end of the denture. Retromolar pad area mean posterior limiting structure, consists of loose connective tissue. Next is the lingual frenum. Lingual frenum is a fibrous band of tissue that overlies genioglossus muscle. Proper clearance required in that area. Next is the lingual vestibule. Now, lingual vestibule is very important. A lingual vestibule are divided into three parts: anterior vestibule, middle vestibule, and distolingual vestibule. First is anterior vestibule. Anterior vestibule, also called sublingual crescent area, and structure present in anterior lingual vestibule are the genioglossus muscle, lingual frenum, interior portion of the sublingual gland. This is the now lingual vestibule are divided into three. First is anterior. This is anterior, which is marked by white area. This is the interior part of the lingual vestibule. Second is the middle part, also called, this is the middle part. This white is the middle part, and beyond that, posteriorly there is a posterior part. Now the middle part, also called mylohyoid vestibule. It is the largest portion of the lingual vestibule, and structure seen in that area is the mylohyoid muscle, therefore also known as mylohyoid vestibule, and is the largest portion of the lingual vestibule. Even MCQs, they ask which is the largest portion of the lingual vestibule. There is the middle. And which the part of lingual vestibule is known as mylohyoid vestibule? Middle. Now it has mylohyoid muscle and sublingual gland. Next is the posterior part, also called lateral throat form or retromylohyoid fossa. Boundaries of the posterior vestibule is interiorly bounded by mylohyoid muscle, laterally by pear-shaped pad, and posteriorly by a retromylohyoid curtain, and medially by tongue. Now, these are all about an anatomical landmark of mandible. Now, if you find this video helpful, press the like button and share this video with your friends. If you're new to my channel, subscribe my channel by pressing the red subscribe button, and also press the bell icon in order to receive my each new video notification. For watching my videos, I am very thankful to you. Thank you very much.